Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live on YouTube on both John Binney and Viviane Heller's YouTube channel, if I can say those words. Um, Welcome to our live quantum psychic Akashic readings, clearings, and healings. One day we might come up with a shorter name, but it wouldn't describe what we did, so we just describe what we do. Welcome, Viviane. It's lovely to be here again.
Thank you. Lovely to I say the same. Lovely to be here. And hi everyone. We have a shorter live stream today, just so you know.
That's right. And yeah, we're on for the hour, so we'll be on till 5:30 p.m. UK time. Um,
hmm
Eastern time, that will be 12:30 p.m. and 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. Um, and I was going to say something. Oh, what was I going to say? I don't know.
It'll come back to you.
It was going to be so important. Um, we often just before these sessions, Viviane and I create a safe space, and when I did, I saw each of our guides like in like I can only
Mm.
describe it as almost like this visceral, tangible, like almost like 3D. Often, how would I describe? I see a lot of spirit guides. They kind of show themselves as an outline, and then they'll like it's like a bit of a dance, bit of a game. Like they'll gradually come towards you and show more of themselves, and I'll see more
hmm
of the detail. Um, but this time I was looking at them like, you guys look different today, and it's like, how come you all look so real? And they said because your vibrations, John, like you and the planet, you're getting higher and higher in vibrations, and that's why we were so much clearer to you. It's like
Oh, that's amazing. I love it.
I'm excited. Yeah, soon we'll just be like this, right? Putting our arms around them, like, hey, like it's my guide. We'll get them on YouTube too. I guess
hmm
that would all be possible, right? If we could just raise the vibration of Google and a lot of the planet, we'd be able to get there up to the fifth dimension and have our spirit guides. They can just pop in for tea and coffee, have a chat about things.
Some quantum coffee.
Exactly. Um, yeah, so welcome everyone. Please do put your requests in capitals, and we'll mark these. We use StreamYard to combine both of our channels together. And when if you're
hmm
randomly selected, please say hello in the chat. We did get some suggestions last week on how to find if people are in the chat, but it's quite difficult in StreamYard across the two channels.
hmm
But we're always open to new ways other than you guys just telling us, are you here or not? So yeah, please do stick around. And if you have to leave, just let us know. And that way we'll not choose your request and then start chasing you for it. But yeah, we'll get started and create a safe space. And feel free to keep your requests coming as we get set up. Okay, and please do join me as we
hmm
create a safe space, as it'll help both us, your guides, and yourself create a safe environment for us to practice. And so we'll begin by taking in a deep breath through the nose and breathe out what no longer serves our highest good nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out any fear, shame, anxiety, or pain nice and loud. And breathe in through the nose nice and deep. And breathe out any remaining low vibration energy or emotion that no longer serves you nice and loud. And continue to breathe deeply and calmly. And from your golden spark at the center of your heart, extend a cord of light up through the top of your head and reach up into the sky and up into the stars, reaching up higher and higher through the frequencies and dimensions of this universe until you reach the highest dimension of the source of love of this universe. And there, connecting your light cord into the highest dimension of source. Remain connected into source and extend your light cord down through the stars and sky, back down to the top of your head and into your heart once more. And now, this time from the center of our hearts, extend the light cord downwards through the root of our spine and deep into the ground. all the way down until we reach the very core of Mother Earth, and there connecting your light cord into Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. We send so much love to Mother Gaia and gratitude, and allow her to send her love back. Remain connected into Gaia's heart and extend your light cord back up through the layers of the planet, up through the root of your spine, and into your heart once more. Now, together with the light of Source above and Mother Gaia below, expand out your golden bubble of protective light to surround you, about 2 meters out to each side, above and below, in front and behind, and set the intention that only energies and entities with your permission, with your highest good love and compassion, can see you, access you, or exist within this space or within you. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. And into our safe spaces, we invite in our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Source, and Gaia. And we ask at this time for their guidance, clearing, healing, protection, and assistance with the integration of today's messages, healings, and accessing our Akashic records. And continue now that you have a safe space to gently open your heart like the petals of a rose, facing into the sun and connecting and receiving that beautiful source love energy. And through space and time, I create a golden protective bubble around all of us in the live stream and the replay on both Viviane and I's YouTube channels. And I set the intention that only energies and entities with Viviane and I's permission, our highest good love and compassion, can see us, access us, or exist within this space or within us. All other energies and entities must leave us immediately. And for Viviane and I, invite in our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Source, and Gaia, and any other being that Viviane chooses to invite in at this time. And we set the intention for today's session. We are here to assist those who place their requests, from which we are randomly picking to choose, ranging from quantum, psychic, Akashic readings, clearings, healings, accessing your past lives, future events, or helping you with any other requests that you have permission to request. And with that, we'll get started. How exciting.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to ask, have we been doing this a year yet? I can't remember when our anniversary
No, it's been months.
was. It like June, July or something we started? I can't remember. I would need to look back.
It was
someone in the chat
around
will-
that time. Yeah, it's been months. It hasn't been a year yet.
Anniversary. That'll
You
be.
have an important anniversary coming up. I know, like at the
Oh.
end of this month, right?
My business started at the end of this month. That's right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Not that far. For a minute, I was like, what anniversary? It's like, oh yeah, my wedding anniversary is after that. It's okay, John, you haven't forgotten.
Yeah, and then you had the anniversary already about your leaving your.
That's right, leaving the
yeah.
office. That's right.
So there are all these
Leaving the
important
office and
dates,
then-
one after the other.
That's right. 31st of May will be the day I started my business.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful.
Wonderful. Yeah, and hello to everyone that's joined us since we got started. Shall I go first? I'm sure I asked you to do it on Monday, so
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I did go first on last week, last Thursday.
I'm just checking we've got everyone. I think we have. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. Okay.
1 second.
It certainly started with some energy. Okay, choosing your request. Beep, boop, 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 beep, beep.
Oop.
Did you just disappear and come back? How clever. Amy Harris, let us know if you're here. Amy Harris, are you here?
Amy Harris.
Amy Harris. I know some people are maybe working,
Mm-hmm.
doing their chores, maybe out enjoying the weather,
Stay,
and
stay,
you're on
stay.
YouTube at the same time.
Yeah.
Hello, Amy. Are you
Mm-hmm.
here? Amy, Amy, are you here?
So Amy's asking for reading and clearing if needed. So please say hi in the chat and then we can get started with you, Amy.
Yay, Amy's here. Fantastic.
Okay, great. Alrighty.
So I'll just start with a reading and then let's see if anything comes through for clearing.
Mm-hmm.
I can start sharing. I haven't got like a
Mm-hmm.
complete story yet, but just what's come through already, which is very interestingly, Amy, your guides like I just asked, said, please bring forwards Amy. And
Mm-hmm.
when you came forwards, it was like it's like you're on a chair, a bit like um it felt a little bit like a wheelchair, but it's just like your guides are like just pushing you forwards and you're sat down. And I said, what is this I'm seeing? Like, what is the significance for Amy? And your guide said, oh, it's because Amy needs to starts walking. And I said, physically. And they said, no, not so much physically, more walking her talk. And I said, oh, that sounds interesting. What do you mean by that? And they said, well, Amy has lots of amazing ideas and lots of beautiful truths to share, but she's like dimming her light and holding back. And so this is an opportunity for you to just start following your own advice. It's not, often when we use the phrase, walk your talk, it's like you're talking to others about it. You're telling others, but this feels like you've not shared it with others. But these are intuitions, these are like gut feelings of yours and wisdom. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and that seems like really beautiful gift to like just pick one of them and start going forwards with it. You don't need to do them all at once. You don't need to have to explain to others. Um, just like we're talking about anniversaries, I had to explain myself to very few people about what I was beginning to walk. Really, just my family, people that rely on my money
Mm-hmm.
that I bring into the income that I bring into the home, and it's like I just had to tell them, and the rest of the world can just gradually catch up. And I feel like that was the first advice for you. I didn't do a scan, but there wasn't like a burning need for clearing. Um, how about you, Viviane? How did
Yeah,
you go?
I agree. I didn't pick up anything that needs clearing, and I feel like this. She has like this big heart, and I actually saw a heart with open arms, and I kept hearing, "Your heart is full," and then it continued to, "Your heart is full of wisdom that you need to share," and that was part of seeing this heart with open arms. So it goes along with some of the message you shared that Amy has this wisdom to share, and it was just like you said about walking, her her talk, and yeah, the energy, like really, my heart really feels like big right now. Really feels full. It's interesting.
That's lovely.
So I hope this is helpful to you, Amy. And so thanks so much for your request and for being here with us.
Thank you, Amy. Yeah, best of luck. And yeah, what a beautiful
Mhm.
heart. And sometimes because it kind of defies our current understanding logically of
Mm-hmm.
how we can access such incredible wisdom,
Mm-hmm.
it can make us feel that that wisdom is somehow lesser than other people who are like, I'm so confident with my lesser wisdom, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
they're like, oh, great for you. But I have this feeling, this intuition, and I think it might be even more powerful, at least for me in my life. So yeah, really just encouraging you to connect with your heart, and it's like all these things. It's like a gratitude wheel is really good, like feeding back, saying, "Thank you so much for that intuition. I'm going to try it. Let's see what happens."
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Wonderful. And just a reminder for everyone in the chat, thank you for joining, and please do put your requests in capitals, and we will randomly pick the next one. Over to you, Viviane.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Close my eyes too. Close my eyes. And start. Make sure my mouse is.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Lotus Bloom. Lotus Bloom, please let us know if you hear it. And I think I saw a comment that re- you changed your request. So let me just try to find it. Yeah, reframed question. I remember seeing that. So please say hi in the chat, Lotus Bloom. Okay, you're here. Great. Are the TFU teachers?
Yeah, who are the TFU, Lotus Bloom?
Teachers are follow sharing full or partial truth. Okay, they be trusted? You're saying your intuition is off. Let me see if that is clear. What is that?
Yeah, let us know. I did see this twin flame universe. All right, don't know them, but I don't really know many people. Um,
Yeah.
so uh, let me just ask.
Okay. Twin flame universe. Okay.
It seems important you go first.
Oh, okay.
Whatever you say, I'm not changing my opinion.
Sure, no problem. Thank you. I I heard the first thing that I heard is your true. You are your twin flame. This is what I heard, and in a sense, that is you. It's your truth. You know. It's basically saying you don't need to hear and rely on everything that they are telling you because you are your twin flame, and it's about your. It's the twin flame is a soul contract to uh, of about it's all about your spiritual growth. This is what I heard. But it kept repeating, you are your twin flame. Your twin flame is you. So I think it's about, and you're saying your intuition is off here. So you need to go, really go within and connect and rely less on what others, because when it comes to twin flames, there's so many different ideas, and a lot of people out there saying that they're experts, and they have different truths, I guess, about what the twin flame experience is. Yeah.
Amazing. It's quite funny because I don't think we've really, in all the months we've been doing this, had a lot about twin flames, and
Mm-hmm.
maybe says a bit about us because we don't. Well, I don't really prescribe to other to really the various definitions of twin flames.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to prove a negative, but more that I do feel like we're born whole, like our souls are whole and have the opportunity to be whole. But you can also have eternal, long-lasting partnerships with people.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so when I asked, the first thing I got was I was shown this energetically, and what I
Mm-hmm.
can only describe is if you joined, there was a lot of like consent that you give, and this would be like, reading through like we always should terms and conditions, policies that you agree to, because there's a lot of important energetic contracts that are created with those agreements,
Mm-hmm.
just like the ones that I have on my website, and I make them really visible to people and encourage people to read them because they have things like please behave nicely with each other. Like these are really important for
Mm-hmm.
me. Um, but they're also a way of us consenting to something that if you don't read it but you still consent, it doesn't matter. You've still consented, right? So they
Mm-hmm.
can some of these terms, if you read them, you might not be fully comfortable with or might not be fully aligned with. Now, without TFU like giving them um, saying anything generic about what they do or for others, specifically for you, Lotus Bloom, what I saw was that there is a karmic lesson opportunity for you to learn. It felt like quite a dark, like nasty connection when, like, in particular, the like the energy behind what's running it and you
Mm-hmm.
connecting with it and your experience of it. That seems to be why your intuition is lightly off. It's because you're feeling this underlying connection.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Disclaimer: I can't, recommend or not the twin flame university. Is it? Um,
Mm-hmm.
you can do your own online research, you can do your own energetic research, and you've got two opinions from us. Um, what I would say is for your intuition, and this is just John's advice, John Binney's general advice. If your intuition's off, like don't do it. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
don't like you're because you what's happening to you is your brain is saying, I don't know. I'll just ask
Mm-hmm.
the heart, right? And the heart's
Yeah.
like, it's don't do it. Like the heart's like, no, stop. And you're
Mm-hmm.
like, why? And the heart's like, I don't know. Just stop. Like just don't do it. And so it's like really feeling into your heart and saying, okay, heart, you don't need to justify yourself about why. Just give your heart some time and listen to your heart. Place your hand on
Yeah.
your heart and get a clear answer. You might even ask yourself 3 times in the same day. You might say, heart, is does this feel like it would serve my highest good? Does this decision feel like it serve my highest good? Yes or no? In
Mm-hmm.
this case, to join or not.
And
Um, Go ahead.
I was just going to say, and I agree with you that I I hear different things about twin flames, and I believe that yeah, we are whole and complete. Is not that okay? I need that other person to complete me. You are whole and complete, and it's about your spiritual journey and growth. And twin flames can be. It's not always a romantic connection. It can be different types of partnerships or lessons. And saying, I do believe I am my own twin flame. Yes, and I am complete. Absolutely, you are complete. And I saw a lovely comment here. And also, Lotus Bloom, I noticed you say here, yeah, they. Oh, I'm sorry, that was not what I was looking for. There's a different comment that you say you don't quite trust them. So yeah, follow your heart, because I saw here yeah, you say here they help with shadow work, and I've been taking their help, but I can't trust them. They are acting like, and I I came across a few um, twin flame related videos, because when I first heard that term I didn't know what it was, so I looked for it, and I heard a lot of things that were helpful regarding shadow work and empowering yourself, and a lot about your spiritual growth that I found very helpful for everyone. But it seems like if you get this feeling that you cannot trust them, of course, that's your heart telling you that. So it's not that your intuition is off. Your heart is telling you right there, I can't. And you're getting that feeling that you cannot trust them. So I'll stay away. And I saw a lovely comment from Angela too, that I want to find here. That would be helpful. About your video, John, about terms of agreement, consent. That is very helpful.
Oh yeah, that's a great point. Thank you, Angela.
Yeah, thank you, Angela. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can share that. It's called uh, reclaim your energy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, that's a big part of it. It's like we often, with this layers to it, right? Like an ogre, like an onion. That there's layers to, conscious consent where we say yes or no, and often it's like verbally or we're writing stuff down, like unconscious or implicit, like where we just kind of look at glance through some terms and conditions like standard stuff, boring, tick, and then you've sold your soul the next thing you know. um and then also people violating it, right? And
Yeah.
I think the the superpower of the darker aspect of us humans and those that influence us is often like partial truths. So there'll be a hook. Typically, there's a hook in with the truth. You can trust me. I'm John Binney. I've got a T-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
That's my name. It's like, well, it's true. Look, it's got his name on it, and he can't be lying because like it's real. And then the next thing is like, gradual erosion of the truth. So these are things to watch out for. But yeah, definitely follow your intuition, follow your heart.
Mm-hmm.
And when in doubt, I think it's a great idea to also bounce it off others. And if you'd like just come to us and hadn't even named the organization, that's also fine as well. Like in some respects, it helps not to know who these are, because the same rules should apply, right, for everyone that we engage with. That you should feel like
Mm-hmm.
you trust them.
Yes.
Um, Great. So it must be my turn next. Thank you, Lotus Bloom.
Mm-hmm.
Best of luck with your decisions. Okay. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Hey, Lisa F. Are you here? We have a teaching theme today. Just following on Lisa F. Yay, here. Fantastic.
Great.
Thank you, Lisa. So, can you help me with my lack of confidence when I speak in front of people? This is a challenge as my job is to teach.
Mm-hmm.
And a really cool emoji. Thank you. Um, okay, so yeah, let us ask and see if we can offer some help for you at this time. Okay, I can go first if you want.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw this is new to me, so I'll try and explain it as best I can as I untangle my foot from my cable. Okay, so what I saw was when you're teaching, Lisa, that there's this um, what you're kind of mimicking, if you like what you've learned to do when um, uh, talking to others, when you're teaching and presenting to others, is a lot of people will take energy from their lower chakras and like bring this energy up and through the heart and through the throat chakra and then out. And you could describe it like I think I said it earlier, right? It's like speaking wisdom with this almost like overconfidence. So that's how especially if you look at adverts and stuff, right? They're great examples of
Mhm.
people kind of looking a bit like their eyes are a bit glazed, but they're like, you should buy my coal. Look at this coal. It's incredible. It's the best shiny coal in the world. You must buy it. It's available at only 99 cents. You need to buy it right now. And the energy's like, what is this? Like it's like they're talking fast. They seem confident about what they're saying. And maybe, well, it's 99 cents, so it must be good, right? And then you're actually looking at it, it's like, well, hang on, that's not even coal. This is
Mhm.
labradorite. Um, and so if I don't know, like I love your guides, Lisa, for asking me to do this. They want me to show by example now the other way. So this is what they're recommending for you. This is what you're used to doing in other lifetimes as well, and that's utilizing your upper chakras to bring in higher wisdom and the heart, and then bring that back out through the throat chakra. So this is what I'm going to do. It seems important that I show this as I do it. Okay. Please observe this beautiful labradorite crystal. Feel its energy as I feel it in my right hand. It is a gift, a living rock. It stores the energy of transformation and change. It can be yielded to help you grow on your journey and transform significant parts of your life. If you embrace its energy and lose yourself in its deep, dark blackness, you will find within its voids, within the structure between its atoms, this beautiful, magical gift of transformation. Simply speak your truths of your questions into it and receive with your left hand the answers in your heart. This is priceless. And there we go. So there's a little bit of channeling there, but there's this, what I felt in my heart was like this bringing this energy in. It felt to me, it felt quite a lot like my higher self speaking,
Mhm.
and coming out from my heart. I could just feel this very different energy. So if you're teaching
Mhm.
and you're often like, I love teaching my higher self training courses, and a lot of it's material I've created. But if I'm trying to teach someone else's work, you'll definitely gain your confidence if you connect more with like how aligned is this thing you're speaking about, with your own values, with your own truths, with your own wisdom, and where it is, then use that, your feelings in your heart, and especially your upper chakras, to allow you to connect with higher aspects of yourself. Um, and if it's not aligned, then it's not your fault, right? You don't need to speak confidently about things that aren't aligned for you. And that can be a first great question. Just place your hand on your heart and say, "Heart, are
Mhm.
we aligned with this?" So I hope that helps you, Lisa. How did you get on, Viviane?
Yes, actually, I loved the message you just gave Lisa, because I saw Lisa taking a couple deep breaths, and with her left hand placed on her heart, and doing this to connect, yeah, connect to, or do this heart connection before, practice this before you speak in front of people. Even if we have to, like, no, go to the uh, ladies' room, whatever, and then just do this a couple times, and this will help you connect to your heart and feel it. I heard it's okay to be vulnerable, and it takes practice. That was another part of the message. Yeah, it will take time and practice, and it is okay to be vulnerable. You'll be well accepted, because you are um, you're not a robot. You're a real person, and to have that heart connection when you speak uh, will be well accepted by your students. That's the feeling I got, and it's normal to be nervous about speaking, having that speaking in front of people. But like I said, your guide said it's okay to be vulnerable that way, and connecting with that, uh, being okay with being vulnerable and being more comfortable with that will help you be authentic in your communication. You'll be okay.
Oh, that's lovely. I hope that helps you, Lisa.
Mm,
Thank you for your
yeah.
request. Best of luck with your teaching
Hmm.
and speaking in general. Okay, is it my turn? Is it my
Yes.
turn?
No. You.
Or did I
I.
pick
You
one?
chose Lisa, I
Okay,
believe.
I
Yeah.
can't remember. Just a few seconds.
Okay. All right. Hmm. Horses trigger hope. Please say hi in the chat if you're here. You're asking for healing, clearing, and or messages for closing on a house today. Oh, how nice! And hopefully closing this door to the past sooner rather than later. Oh, lovely. So please say hi in the chat. Oh, you're here. Great.
Awesome. Oh, wow.
Healing, clearing, and or messages.
Closing on a house today. How exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's ask. The first thing I see is your heart. Um, Horses trigger hope. I do know your name. I just don't unless you put it in the chat. I won't say your name. Um,
Mm-hmm.
what I see is like your heart opening up, like, and this is real time, right? This is all happening right now as you get ready to close on the house. And to yes, Karma, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And so opening up your heart, and I saw your heart opening up to allow this house in to be a home. I I never really thought of this or never thought to ask about this in the past, but
Mm-hmm.
there is an energetic like exchange that goes on when you're buying a house and for it to become a home. Our homes become our houses become sentient with or conscious with the energy that we as creator beings, including other people that have lived in them, create. And so there's this like it seems to be it's like you're if you want a house to invite you in to be your home, you do the opposite first as well. You open up your heart to allow the heart in to be a home in your heart. So, and what I saw in your heart was like there's nervousness, understandably, there's excitement, and like a mix. And so your
Mm-hmm.
guides are saying that's like that last step. Like if you want that to open up, if the opportunity to open up and to close the deal, if you like, then that's the step. So just imagine like take a deep breath in with your left hand on your heart,
Mm-hmm.
pull your hands out from your heart. So you're just expanding them uh, out to open up your heart, and then just say, "I invite in," and like name the home, name the house, name the address, and say, "I invite you in to my heart to be my home. Do you accept?"
Mm-hmm.
And if they accept, then you can close. Like I love this idea of like closing on a house. So you're closing your heart in and around it. Um, I think that's also a beautiful visual for our homes, right? There, our hearts surround our a house to make it our home. Um, so I hope that helps you and anyone else that that message resonates with. Thank you, Carmen.
Lovely. Lovely. Goes with what I saw because I saw Karma standing in front of the house, like really close to the front door. looking out, but she was smiling. And then she turned around. Oh, she started actually before she turned around. She was started touching the surroundings too. And then she turned around, and it was like she was hugging the house. It was about welcoming. And then I heard, yes, embraced. I heard embrace the home and welcome it. So that was just what you're saying about um, opening your heart, the heart to the house, and I saw. So
It's
it
wonderful.
felt good.
And I would say for like this is specifically for you, Karma, for
Mm-hmm.
Trigger Hope. If there's others that are listening to this and it resonates with them, I also heard from my guides, they're just saying in that process of inviting a house into your home, if it doesn't feel right, it's a great test, right? It's like,
Mm-hmm.
when like when you hug someone and you're like, "Goo," like the
Not a
energy's like,
creepy
"Go
hug.
on." Yeah, it's like, "Ee." It's so icky. Maybe I shouldn't have hugged you. Like, what went wrong? And it's like,
Yeah.
but at least you know before you go into any other kind of relationship with someone,
Mm-hmm.
like at any stage, there's always an opportunity for your heart to say, "Hang on a minute, things feel a bit
Yeah.
strange, things are off."
Mm-hmm. Yes. Wonderful. I'm happy for you,
Fantastic.
Karma.
Yeah, best of luck.
Mm-hmm.
That's really exciting. My turn?
Yes.
Fantastic, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Okay, this wasn't in capitals, but I did pick it up. Let's turn down the music. So, Bernadette, let us know if you're here. Unleashing Potentials podcast.
And I remember we called her last week. Remember, and so she needs to get her reading today too.
Fantastic. And you're asking how do I continue to build confidence to sell me arts? I doubt myself a lot. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to creating. Maybe I hold myself back. Yeah, just let us know, Bernadette, if you're here.
Oh, she's here.
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll just ask your guides and higher self to come forwards. Um, I saw so this is like a lovely day of what a lovely day of receiving beautiful insights that will help
Mm-hmm.
many. What I saw was for you, Bernadette, with your arts. Now, I'm not sure if it's like painting or drawing or what you do, but I saw with your art pieces, this is this is a beautiful practice, right? And I feel like I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to do it with my work too. Is I saw you like just holding your hand, doesn't matter which one, like over your art, and you're saying you're allowing that love energy that you see in your art to build up in your heart and to flow down through your arm and out through your hand into your art. And you were saying the words, I love you. I love you very much. Aren't you beautiful? You are beautiful. You're such beautiful art. And the people that are going to receive you are going to be so blessed. They're going to be perfectly matched to you. I love you. And it feels very much like a mother and a child, right? It's like this little baby chick that
Mm-hmm.
you've been nesting, and now you're giving it to the world. You're saying, but not just to anyone, right? It's to someone who is perfectly matched with your art. So that perfectionist side, how do I feel about my children? How do we feel about children, right? We're often like, I mean, they're not perfect, they're human too, but they're beautiful souls, and we feel highly protective about who our children will connect with. And this is this message very much for your art to see, to first
Mm-hmm.
encode it with your love. You can set any intention you want during the creation, and then also, afterwards. It's never too late to fill your art with your love, and to set the intention for it to be matched perfectly. Not just any random person who doesn't want it or won't enjoy it, but someone that will genuinely connect with it and the love energy that you put into it. Um, and that perfectionist part, hopefully that will help just let go of that a bit more, because there's no such thing as perfect love. There's no such thing as perfect art. And that all those
Mm-hmm.
mistakes may also be the things that people love. And I often hear that about my music, like when I'm singing and my voice cracks or I play a bum notes or whatever it is. And they're like, I love that part. It's like, I love that vulnerability, or I love, like, I thought that was intentional. You know, our own perception of mistakes are often very negative and self-critical, and yet they can be beauty in other people's hearts. Um, so I hope that helps you.
Nice message. Actually, I saw you, Bernadette, painting, and then after that, I saw you at an art show, like an outdoor art show, and I could hear your thoughts. It's like you're saying to yourself, okay, don't compare yourself to the other art vendors that are here, because you do your own thing, and it's your artwork, and it's unique, and it's your um, you're reminding yourself not to compare your artwork to others. And then I saw you looking at your artwork, and I got that feeling that because you love what you do and you love your artwork, the people, the right people, the right match, the right people will find that artwork will be that match. You don't have to worry about, right, like you said, okay, being confident to sell the art. So don't think so much about the selling aspect of it, but of the love aspect of it, because that energy, that love energy, will be pulling the right people that will have that same love to your match with your artwork. So it will be, because when you think about the confidence to sell the arts, then you'll be thinking, okay, is my price right, or people be paying for this? Would they, it's just like back to the heart energy and back to the love energy.
Wonderful. And you were asking about Bernadette about selling. Um, like, how to describe it? Like, just to expand a bit more on what Viviane is saying, like, no one can do your art better than you, right? And
Mm-hmm.
just like we were talking in earlier themes about being confident and learning how to teach, and speak confidently, it's like no one can do you better than you. No one can create in the same unique way you can. You can try and copy others. You'll never be exactly the same. They can try and copy you, never be exactly the same. And yet it is our diversity, it is our
Mm-hmm.
uniqueness that makes our work so attractive. And I often reflect on the people that I find the most, I guess, energetically attractive, like people that I follow on social media or musicians, or like, and there's something about someone being in their superpower and just feeling, and you can feel their fire. They're just like, I'm having the best time of my life creating this. And you're like, I'm having the best time of my life receiving what you created. And it's a beautiful, perfect match. And so it doesn't matter when something gets sold, it doesn't diminish the art, right? It just means the universe is taking longer to find that match, or maybe it's already selected someone. It's just that they're not ready to receive it quite yet. Because I
Mm-hmm.
did see you with a couple of bits of art, and you're like, "Oh, you poor thing, you haven't got a home yet, but don't worry, it's going to be soon. We're finding the right person for you. We're
Yeah.
finding the right match." And to answer your question more practically, like I just saw like a cafe, coffee shop, and you've got like a small exhibition, um,
Mm-hmm.
maybe just 3 or 4 pieces that you have. You book a little event for, and you can also be there, with when people come in, and be proud, like be proud of your work. It doesn't matter that if no one's ever bought anything before, like if it's saturated in your love, it is a true gift that no one else can give in this universe. And
Mhm.
so it's helpful to, you know, to celebrate that and to celebrate that energy. Um, so I hope that helps you.
Yes.
Um, Wonderful. Well, best of luck, Bernadette. Let us know how you get on with your um, and same, yeah, same with podcasting, same with everything you're creating, right? Just be you.
Mm-hmm.
And if
Yes.
you're ever looking for a guest, let me know. Reach out to Viviane and I and ask either of
Yeah.
us or both of us if we're interested. Um,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's
that
a
would
lot
be
of fun.
lovely, Bernadette. Okay, let's see. It's my turn. No, I chose Bernadette.
Oh, it's my turn. I was like, oh, I think I've got it right this time. No, I'm wrong twice in a row. Okay, just checking we've got all the requests. Yeah, we do now. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Okay, rocks. Rocks with a Z or Z, depending on where in the world you are. Let us know if you're still here. I saw you were chatting away earlier. Let us know if you're here, Rob.
Wait for rocks.
And
Look.
Rox is saying this is the
Mm-hmm.
profile picture is her grandma. Is that right?
That's a beautiful picture. Okay, she's here. All
Fantastic.
right. Mm-hmm.
Let me just stop the music.
Message from ancestors. Okay, great.
It seemed like a short message from your great grandma, which was there. She was showing me like rocks, like your brain like stacked up with like thoughts and what felt like thoughts, decisions, and kind of actions. And this stack feels a bit like it's like a kind of to-do list, like an inbox of things that you're like planning to do, but you're not really sure, and you're feeling some of that kind of um bit like blocked, a bit of gridlock. And so in your heart, you like your great grandma's like pointing down to your heart and saying, just listen to your heart and choose one. Listen to your heart and choose one. And that'll help you just like work through the next best thing for you to focus your energy on. So just ask your heart. And that's what I do regularly now throughout my working days. I'll just stop. I
Mm-hmm.
have a to-do list, I have a calendar, but every time I just stop for a moment, put my hand on my heart and say, heart, what is the next thing I should focus on for my highest good? And I might be staring at my to-do list or staring at my calendar or staring out the window, or often I'm just outside in the garden, just like, heart, what is the next best thing? And it gives your heart space to answer. So hope that helps you. How about you, Viviane?
Oh, I saw rocks standing and then a long line, like a very long line behind her, indicating, there are all these people, uh, her ancestors. I keep feeling the back of my head tingling, and also the top left of my head tingling. And I got the feeling that is like they were telling you, "Oh, we're all here supporting you." That was the message. We're all here supporting you. So it wasn't just your great grandma. It was uh, this long line.
Lovely.
So yeah, thank you, Rox. Thank you for it. Was a short and sweet message.
Um, fantastic. And who is next? Is it
Okay.
you?
Yeah. Let's see.
I think this will be our last one since we're finishing early today.
Oh, yes. Okay. Hmm. Amy, Warrior Princess, please say hi in the chat if you're here. Okay, you're saying you're having problems with your headaches. Ooh.
Yeah, I saw this request as one of the first ones, I think.
Yeah. Okay, you're here. Thank you so much. Nice picture, Amy. Alrighty. So you're having severe headaches. Okay.
And feel free to share as we're going through this, Amy, anything in the chat about how it
Mm-hmm.
affects you as well. I'm being shown your pineal glands and like um describe it. It looks a bit like it's like imagine if your pineal gland was your with like a tooth, and a tooth has like a hole in it, what do you call it, cavity, that's exposed like a nerve. That's what it feels like, almost like exposing a nerve within your pineal gland. And I asked, well, how did that happen? It's like, oh, it's like a wound following like an overload experience from these ascension waves that we're going through just now. I don't know if you guys have felt it, but like yesterday was really intense for me. And in the past, I always used to get very acute pineal gland headaches, and it feel like this intense pressure a little bit behind like my forehead, about in the center of my brain, and just this like constant pressure squeezing. I asked my guides about it today, and they said, "Oh, John, it's not so intense now because your pineal gland's being cracked open." And it's like, "Oh, that sounds intense."
Mm-hmm.
But it was like the like a lot of the calcification has been like broken out. Um, so so yeah, we can help. I can help with a bit of healing as I take a deeper look. Let me
Mm-hmm.
know, Viviane, what else you found.
Okay, the first message, the first thing that came through, I heard heavy weight on your shoulders, and then I heard that you need to ground and massage your right area here. It will help a lot of massaging. Let's see what else I get.
Yeah, wonderful. It's um yeah, your guides are saying the best approach, as Viviana was saying, the best approach for ascension waves is let them flow through you. So it's a bit like radiation, right? When radiation like gets stuck on our cells, it like
Mm-hmm.
causes damage. But when it flows through, is like is it gamma rays, like the long like one of the longest wavelengths, like flow through us more easily. Like this is less harmful for us, and anything excessive, like allowing your body to ground, and knowing, like telling your body, saying, hey, like here's my daily grounding practice, walking barefoot on the grass, and intentionally releasing into the earth what no longer serves you, and telling your body, oh, we're going to do this every day. That would be really helpful. And yeah, the tapping on your forehead's really good as well. And Viviane mentioned like the massaging, and it's like it's a soothing process, right? Bringing your body's attention to the pain. First of all, telling your body, like have a conversation, just like your body was a child, you would say,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, I'm sorry to see that, I feel that you're suffering. I'm sorry that you're feeling that at this time. What can I do to assist? What do you need? Water, rest, sleep, to release and ground. Let me know what it is that I need to do." And if that part of your body doesn't have a strong enough voice for you to hear, place your hand on your heart, ask your heart to help. Um, and that partnership will really help. Um, I did some healing, Amy, on your crown. Sorry, your specifically your pineal gland around the third eye chakra, and it was a protective bubble around it to help you
Mm-hmm.
um, help like your third eye like continue to heal back together. Um, yeah, definitely like self care, rest, and allowing these like visualizing these energies to flow through you.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, as they heighten, it feels a bit like being struck by lightning sometimes. You're just like, "It's so
Yeah.
intense. Like, what do I do? How do I escape?" And I I know that when it gets so intense for me, I have to stop what I'm doing. Like, yesterday, I had a load of different plans. It's like, "It's not happening, John. Like, we're going into self-care mode, body." And so it's
Mm-hmm.
long rest. I think I napped for about 3 hours on and off through different parts of the day. If it got any worse, I would have gone in the bath for a long time. I might have watched a movie and stayed off my phone, anything just to take my mind out of that situation and pain.
Yes.
Um, and if you can also go and see a doctor about these things, right? You don't need to just rely on the energetic side, but definitely pay attention
Mm-hmm.
to both.
I actually saw the pineal gland also pulsing as being so charged. And I saw you, Amy. I saw you outside in child's pose. So your forehead was touching the ground.
Oh, that's a lovely idea.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a huge amount of luck with child pose, but many people do, right? They swear by it. They're like, "I had loads of problems, and then I did child's pose,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm absolutely fine." It's like, like, I want that. I won't stop trying it, though, because it does sound amazing.
Yeah, I find it very comforting, relaxing when I do the child's pose.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, that's us at an hour. Thank you
Mm-hmm.
so much, Viviane, and thank you everyone for all
Thank
your
you. Yeah, thank you
requests today.
everyone.
I will bring our session to an end. We're back here on Thursday, so please do um,
Mm-hmm.
bring along your requests, and we'll see you at the same time on Thursday for 2 hours.
Yes.
Um, so I'd like to thank our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metron, Source and Gaia, and every soul that's participated in today's session, asking us
Mm-hmm.
all to step outside of the session bubble. We can remain in our individual protected bubbles for as long as we choose. As I close the session down and return to source or never return here again. Please get plenty of rest, drink as much water as it feels right for you, and take good care of yourselves. We can all do a better job every day at listening to our hearts and taking
Yes.
better care of our bodies and asking our
Mm-hmm.
bodies what we need next.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Viviane, and we'll see you Thursday.
Thank you. Yes. Bye,
Thank you.
everyone.
Sending love. Bye.